How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace. Today I'm joined by JP once again.
Hey guys.
He's right there. It's
I'm
crazy.
right here. Laughing in person.
In real life.
IRL.
IRL. That thing. And today we're reacting to Linkin Park's Waiting for the End. So this, I want to say, is probably my favorite song that they ever did. And it's on an album that was kind of polarizing, especially at the time. Came out in 2010. It was on A Thousand Suns.
Is that the one where the Transformers movie song came from?
It was around the same time.
Okay.
So it had that same sound and everything. Revenge of the Fallen, the second Transformers movie.
Yeah.
New Divide. That's the song.
Oh yeah. That's in this album?
No,
okay.
no. That was just a solo release and everything.
I don't want to listen to this anymore. It's not in that one.
I give up. No, and it did have that same like sound and everything, that same music direction they were in at the time. And honestly, I always felt like New Divide was kind of like a spiritual successor to What I've Done. It's kind of how I always felt like it.
I can see that.
Yeah. But this one was on their fourth album, and I really love this video. It's so cool with the visuals and stuff.
Chester's in it.
Chester Bennington is in this one. It's crazy. I think technically they're in this one. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean.
We'll find out, guys.
It's been a minute since I've seen this video, but I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to check this out. And before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. Tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. JP's Twitch channel is in there.
All the cool stuff.
All the cool stuff. You can go over there and say hi.
Yeah.
My socials are also in there. You can go over there and say hi as well. If you're interested in doing priority requests, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we're reacting to is also in there. And without further ado, Linkin Park, Waiting for the End. Here we go.
Like a riot rocket every revision, but you listen to the tone and the violent rhythm and know the words sound steady, some empties within them. We say yeah, with fists flying up in the air, like we're holding on to something that's invisible there, cause we're living at the mercy of the pain and the fear, until we get it, forget it, let it all disappear. Yeah. Waiting for the end to come, wishing I had strength to stand. This is not what I had planned. It's out of my control. Flying at the speed of light, thoughts were spinning in my head. So many things were left unsaid. It's hard to let you
I love it. I've heard this song before. It's just been a minute. Like you said, it's not one of the more popular albums. It's not Meteora. It's not Hybrid Theory. It's a solid song. I see where you said they're going in this direction. Mm-hmm. I like the astrological signs. Is that what it is? Like
yeah, like you see like constellations.
Constellations.
Like
there you go. Constellations.
Yeah, like I love that. So I watched the behind the scenes of this like a really long time ago. They mocapped themselves. That's what they're doing. Yeah, and it was really cool seeing how they did all that. I don't remember, it's been a long time since I've seen that as well, but like you see all these different like animals and designs, you see like skeletons, and you saw the drum set, you saw, I guess it was like a sound system in there, and just a bunch of different objects and stuff, and I think they really had fun with the whole mocap thing, because clearly they added a lot of stuff in there and stuff. But yeah, like I really like I think when they made this album, because they made Minutes to Midnight, and it was such a change from Hybrid Theory and Meteora, because everybody wanted them to keep doing the same thing. Yeah. There's even a song in here. It's called "When They Come for Me," and they're talking about I'm not a robot, I'm not a monkey, I will not dance even if the beat is funky. It's like they're talking about how they don't want to be a one trick pony,
or like that pressure from the fans that they want him to do specific things. Like, no, this is our band, we're gonna do whatever we want. If you like it, you like it. If not, then
yeah,
do that.
I think I even vaguely remember Mike talking about how they didn't really want to make Meteora because it's not the same thing. It's like it's still going in the same direction as Hybrid Theory. And they finally started branching off, and like every album is something different, kind of like AJR, how they evolve. They do a lot of different things. Pretty much every Linkin Park album was different too, and it all came together with the Hunting Party, which we played on the way back to Colorado. And like every song on that album was different, but at the same time, every song sounded like it was from a different album that they had,
like different eras, kind of a combination of how they grew, and they're like, oh, this is us, like this is our whole lineup.
this is
from beginning to end, like a little brief story of our band history.
Yeah, this is like the Linkin Park, the story of Linkin Park basically is kind of like what the Hunting Party was. Honestly, Hunting Party is my favorite album because it is so diverse in their music and everything. But back to this. But yeah, Chester, because he has different styles of how he sings and stuff, and he screams. This one, it shows like his range as a singer, just with like how he's able to hold notes and everything without even screaming or anything, and it's really cool, like just hearing his voice like that.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, when is he gonna start screaming? And it's like, no, it's that little more mellow song. You can really tell his voice. I really like the beat at the beginning, the little, I don't know if it's drums or it's just
yeah. Yeah, and like if you listen to the words themselves, like the melody is mellow and kind of upbeat and everything, but the lyrics are kind of dark. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want to say typical, but it is kind of the typical Linkin Park, how they have like upbeat songs and everything, and then you have like really dark lyrics. But let's get back to this because I really love this video and I love this song. So here we go.
Sitting in an empty room, trying to forget the past. This was never meant to last. I wish it wasn't so. I know what it takes to move on. I know how it feels to lie. All I wanna do is trade this life for something new, holding on to what I haven't got. What was left when that fire was gone? I thought it felt right, but that right was wrong. All caught up in the eye of the storm, and trying to figure out what it's like moving on. And I don't even know what kind of things I said. My mouth kept moving and my mind went dead. So picking up the pieces now, where to begin? The hardest part of ending is starting again. All I wanna do is trade this life for something new, holding on to what I haven't got. This is not the end, this is not the beginning. Just a voice like a riot, rocking every revision. But you listen to your tone to the violent rhythm. The words sound steady, some memories within. We say yeah, with fists flying up in the air, like we're holding on to something that's invisible there. 'Cause we're living in the mercy of the pain and the fear. Today, forgetting, letting all disappear.
Woo! It was great. I loved it.
That's like, yeah, it's such a great video. Even at that, when he's holding that note out like really long and everything, you can he's kind of yelling. He's not screaming, but he's yelling.
Yeah.
This is like one of those songs where like you don't really think about it, but this is like kind of one of those songs where Linkin Park is more of a pop band.
Yeah, I definitely, because it's not so much like
new metal.
New metal. Yeah, new metal.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, new metal.
Yeah.
It's more so a little more poppy. It's a little more chill. There's not as much screaming. There's no like heavy guitar. You hear drums. There's a beat. You keep a melody. There's a chorus and everything. So it follows the standard thing for a song. And like I said, you can really appreciate Chester's range. Mike Shinoda's always solid.
Yeah, with the rapping and everything.
Yeah.
Like, even, there really wasn't that much guitar either, if you notice. It's mostly just, I guess it's a piano, is like really what the first half of this, or at least the first verse was. It was just a couple of notes. That's all it was. The drums were pretty minimal too.
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
I could definitely see them, and now with technology, I know back then it wasn't possible, but I could see them doing a drone show like that. I'm waiting for a band to release a drone show, a music video in a drone show of just them singing at like different faces and different things.
Yeah.
The future is now.
And looking at this video, and just, I know that Linkin Park is struggling with, not moving on, but moving forward without Chester. They could, looking at this video, looking at the style, this is 2010. Those were 2010 effects. Those were really good effects for like even back then.
Oh, it was solid.
I think they would pass even for today. Especially compared to In the End, that music video with the god-awful effects. They didn't even like the effects back then. But looking at those effects and knowing what kind of technology they could do today, they could have Chester as a hologram.
They did it with Tron.
Yeah.
You know what? AI, you can do it.
I think if enough people really wanted to, and I think if they got to a point where they could get back up on stage and play again, it's a possibility. If they didn't want to pick another singer, because there are some like really famous musicians out there that could step into Chester's like place, not take over, but step in. Like
Adam Lambert did for Queen.
Yeah. And it would just be because like it's not really called just Queen anymore. It's Queen with Adam Lambert, right? So it would be Linkin Park with whoever. And I remember during the tribute show that they did in 2017, I think in Vegas, like they had a bunch of different musicians come out, and during the Catalyst, they had the singer from Sum 41 come in.
Oh.
And I'm like, I wonder if because think about it, Sum 41's
breaking up this
they're putting it to an end.
Yeah.
What if just go with me here? What if he joined the band?
Honestly, he could definitely do it.
He's got some range.
He's got some range. He can scream for sure. We know that from Sum 41. He can scream.
Yeah,
he's got the energy.
I don't know if he can do Giving Up. Then again, Chester had a hard time doing Giving Up half the time. He had to take a break in between, like he had to break up the scream.
I could see him doing it. What is his name? Derek Webley
yeah.
or something like
that?
Yeah, I could definitely see him doing it.
When I saw that performance, because I didn't watch it that year, I couldn't put myself through it. But I went and watched it like a year or two later, and I was like, dang, he could actually do it.
It might not be the same because nobody can ever replace Chester.
Well, look at Queen. Like nobody can replace Freddie Mercury, but Adam Lambert is doing a decent job. I actually haven't watched an Adam Lambert performance.
Ooh.
I don't know if I should.
I mean, we could.
I haven't heard anything bad about it. That's what I'm saying. But I think it would be a really interesting concept, at the very least.
I think so too. They could even test it out.
Yeah.
They can even do tours. And they can even do it in different cities and just be like, oh, let's do a short 5-day little.
They could do just a one-night pop-up concert, just because bands do that sometimes. They could also just jump in the studio and do a video and see how fans react to it.
Linkin Park, if you're listening, do it. We want to hear more.
We do want to hear more, yeah. But yeah, that was Linkin Park. If y'all have any requests or any information that I should check out, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to check that out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. Tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check the description of the video. There's a lot of cool things in there. All our socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi to both of us. Hello. The release schedule always drop on the socials a couple of days early if you're interested in checking that out. and getting a sneak peek as to what's coming out the following week. That's the best way to do that. If you're interested in doing priority requests, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we reacted to is also in there, and I think that's about it for this reaction. Check out the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.